Daddy stand up if you ever had your back.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Polar Bears. Along with just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
In the air to left center. Varsho makes the grab on the run. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Taylor Ward.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Shane Bieber's control and command some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels in the minors. Also worth noting, his favorite player growing up, Greg Maddux. Here's Trout. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And the inning is over. Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
In the dirt, on to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We played an inning. Welcome back. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Gallo in position. Hauls it in, 2 away. Brandon Drury to the plate. Right now the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Swing and a ball popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Generally not the type of great.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-2. Line drive, and no one can get there. It falls in. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. So up next, Brett Bryant. Good power, not great in the OBP department. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Austin Riley. And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout makes the grab. And that is that. We'll move to back here at the ballpark. And now Anthony Rendon. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. So digging in, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Guerrero brings it in with a nice running grab.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an...
Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And gone!
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot. It's...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Ground ball to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one hammered. Ward ranging back. Still going back. And that one is out of here.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner. But he did a great job of...
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely. Put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. And the throw out at third.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Out towards left center. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. And that is that. They explode. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor Ward. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game. Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Next pitch inside. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Trout, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
3rd out. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 3. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Brett Bryant. The other way. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Austin Riley. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That skids over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the pitch. That one the other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The solo homer his first time. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. Out of here. That fires up the home crowd, and they tack on 3. It's 7-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's going to roll to the wall. Cut off, now a throw home. The tag out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric.
2 outs, base is empty. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Ward makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Mullins puts it away, and there's one away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the catch, inning over. Angels held in check. They're down 7-1. Tyler Anderson into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His 34th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now Brett Bryant fouls one off. 2-2.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really want.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. That one is gone. A soaring shot to center, and they add a pair. It's 10-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Reed Detmers.
I think he's got to be a little.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So man aboard. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Comebacker to the mound. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. JT Realmuto steps in. And the pitch. Down the line towards the corner. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
1-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Realmuto around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And the lead continues to grow.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. 2 on, 1 out. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
And now it's Joey Gallo.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a pitch. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. Witt, the lead runner, out at second. Varsho on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging. But the long ball was top 6. Here's David Fletcher. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Gallo makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Gallo returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at the ballpark, and here is swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Renfroe moving back for it, and that one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. His second home run of the game. It's 13-1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jaime Barria.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning the ball game, at least.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We go to the top of the seventh, and now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. The left-hander on now, Zach Britton. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And makes the grab. One down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Swings and misses. That is strike two. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And
lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Walsh around second, headed for third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike three. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Welcome back. And now it is JT Realmuto. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike two. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now Bobby Witt Jr. That to right. Renfroe in position. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. He's in there. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. Realmuto stands at third with one gone in the inning. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, David Fletcher. That's a strike. Now 1-2. In the air, center field. Mullins on his horse. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down. Now here is Taylor Ward. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Guerrero the toss to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now batting Mike Trout. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Now one missed. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Bounce to the left side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home. And welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And now 2-2. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to Walsh. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Rendon throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now Brett Bryant.
Flashed his power last time. Blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
And a swing and a miss there. Right side, and that chance handled. Walsh steps on the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Jared Walsh. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. So they turn things over to the righty, Edwin Diaz.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Out to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Drury. Next pitch is popped up. Riley drifts towards it.
Did a nice job getting there. Good.
One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one at triple digits. Next pitch is popped up. Bryant drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 2 down. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Walsh rounds second on his way to third. In there safely. It's 14-3 now. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. And that is the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
14-3 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Lord, you